And here I am in all my glory.
So my name's Tom Pape, and I'm an accredited home inspector, loved by everybody in the neighborhood. And I work on the Sunshine Coast specifically. And the reason why I got into this business was that I wanted to live on the coast. And I wanted to work on the coast. Walk through this home, just to show you some of the things that we look at while we're doing a home inspection. Today, I just really basically wanted to give you a snapshot of what I do in the day in the life of an inspector. Email is truestartom@gmail.com. So thanks for listening, and hope to hear from you. Here we are. We've finished the outside now. I'm going to walk around the front here and then go in through the entrance. Okay, so we're going to go in the house now. I'm going to unlock the house and go in it, take a look and see what's going on. We're in the house now, and I'm just looking around to see what pops out at me. And as I said, houses talk to me when I'm inspecting them. So I just want to get a feel for the home. Beautiful home, quality finish. So I'm going to take a look or walk around here, see what I can find. Check all the lighting, make sure the lighting's working fine, dimmers are okay, everything's working well. Checking the flooring. You know, on the interior thing we look for any significant warping in the floor, any changes in the elevation, if there's any kind of warping going on. I send you a copy of Home Binder, and then they will send you reminders every so often. They'll say for every 3.5 years they'll send you a reminder, hey, by the way, it's time to pump out your septic tank. Or if you have a furnace, it's been 6 months since you changed your furnace filters out, so please look at that. So, and the other thing that Home Binder allows you to do as well is it allows you to put everything you do in the home into that binder. So it's like a digital file. Here's the serial number and the model number right here. And that serial number, model number, as I mentioned with Home Binder, also takes those numbers down. So they make sure that there's a thing called recall check, that a notification, hey, by the way, your dishwasher's got a recall on it. As a matter of fact, they had some dishwashers about 6 months ago that they were catching on fire. Another important component in the home inspection is doing the bathrooms, taking a look at the bathrooms and checking out the shower enclosures, the toilets, the plumbing inside to make sure that everything is intact and there's no leaks. So come on, I'll show you a bathroom that I was looking at here. The toilet is not secured down. This one is, because it's not moving at all. There'll be a stress put on the wax seal on the toilet, and eventually will start leaking. So that's when you get some serious issues happening on the toilet. The other thing is in a sink, I always check these guys here, check the poppets to make sure that the drain stop is working. Small point, but you know, if there were some moving into a house and these kinds of things don't work, kind of drive you a little crazy. The other thing that I look for in here in a bathroom is also look over here into this corner. You'll see there's a ground fault circuit interrupter, GFCI. I look at that and I test that with my electrical tester. So I put that in and kick and knock the circuit out with a tester, and then to ensure that it's working properly. Then I go into I also look for a fan. So there's the fan for and this one's on a timer. So you turn that on, there's the fan right there, very quiet. Then I look into here, I look into the shower stall, and I check out in the shower stall, I check out for the caulking and the grout. So I check all of the joints in here to make sure that they've got grout in them. I check the big points the vulnerable points are down here in the bottom of the wall and the floor. So in there, you don't keep the caulking up, then you end up with water. Okay, so let's make sure it locks. It's important to have your door locking when you're in the toilet. So if my emotions get tied up, and it can actually skew my judgment as to, I could say, hey, I really like this house, but it might not be the right house. It might have a lot of issues within the systems, because I look at every system of the home. I go right from the ground, if you will, right from the basement, the foundation, the concrete up through the house. I look at the plumbing, the heating, the insulation where it's visible, where it's readily visible. I look at the structure in the attic. I get up on the roof. So, but this is the thing, as I said, maintaining interior sealants. That's the whole thing with your shower stall. And anywhere you've got a ledge, that's a point where water can hang up, and it can either build up mold or you can end up with breaching in here. And then the door, you make sure the door is solid. Like this is it's about a 10 mil door, so it's good and strong, good solid door. Well, I'm old enough to know better not to say it, tell my age. All right. So, what's the next question?